So right now I wanted to chat about, the first steps in getting a website. So if right now you have a website that has an ugly domain ending like .weebly or .wix or .wordpress or .tumblr or something like that, and you realize now that it's time to get a real website, or if you do not yet have a website, I'm going to walk you through sort of how to do it and what some of the basic words mean. So the first thing is your domain. So domain costs about $10, and that's the actual name of the website. So for example, the domain is discourseandmagic.com. So that domain costs about $10 a year, something along those lines. The next thing is hosting. And hosting is a thing that's actually expensive. A domain is like $10 a year, that's nothing, right? Hosting, this is the thing that is actually expensive, but it's not terrible. And what it is, sorry if you can hear the heavy rain outside, but I'll just explain. What hosting is someone somewhere in the world, in their massive house of computers or building of computers, needs to allot part of the computer to store your website and constantly be pushing it up to the online world, basically. So you have to park your domain, that www.discourseandmagic.com, at a spot that hosts it. Now, as you can imagine, with everything where there's hundreds of options like hosting, you really, really have to be careful. And the reason is because all of the different things that you think probably need to be incredibly important for your hosting company. And I'll give you an example. Number one, the amount of space you get. Number two, the speed in which things contact it. Was I counting weirdly? Did I say 2 and 3? I don't know. I'm just going to go to A now, just in case. A, you need to make sure that the size is big enough. You need to make sure that, the more that you add doesn't change the speed of it. You need to make sure that it is down very rarely, if not almost never, ever, ever, ever at all. Because your website is really, really important, and you don't want to have to say that it's down. So that's super, super important. The last thing that you just need to make sure for your website is that there's good support. Because if you ever have a problem with the hosting company, you need to make sure that there is really good support. So I'm just going to show you and walk you through the first couple steps of getting hosting. So the company that I use and the one that I recommend is DreamHost, because basically they're so reliable in every single category that I just mentioned. And I just thought that I would walk you through exactly how to do it if you're looking to do it. And there's tons of other companies like HostGator, GoDaddy, Bluehost. I'm sure you've heard of them, but here it is. So DreamHost. So you'd click on this, DreamHost, and what it is that you're going to be looking for here is WordPress hosting. Because if you read a little bit further in the blog, you'll understand. So you click on WordPress hosting, and this is what you're looking for, shared hosting. And you click on it. You're going to be able to pick your domain, which they're going to give to you completely for free, and then you can walk all the way through and get WordPress and then be ready to install a theme. And make sure that when you do it, you put in all of the coupon codes that you see around you. So here it's going to be this one, but make sure that you put them in. And yeah, do your login, go all the way through, and I'd love to see you on the other side with a nice, beautiful website that you are ready to make, and I am ready to help you make awesome very quickly. Later.